And welcome everybody to University of Tampa Women's Basketball from the Bob Martinez Center, right here on the campus of the University of Tampa. The Spartans ready to take on the Palm Beach Atlantic Sailfish in a Sunshine State Conference battle. Hi everybody, Jack Ike along with two-time Hall of Famer DeCarlo DeVar. That always brings a smile to his face when I say that. I'm going to mention you again later on in the program. I found a stat. Andre running the board, and we are going to get set with the starting lineups for today's game. For the Sailfish, they come in 2-6 in conference play, 8-8 on the season. Carly Andrews, number 1, is a guard, junior from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Number 5, Cash Ayuso, a grad student, 5'6", from West Palm Beach, Florida, the reigning scoring champion in the conference from a year ago. Number 13, Annabelle Ellison, and she is a 5'9" senior from Clearwater, Florida, went to Tarpon Springs High School. Number 21, Caitlin Heggie from Melbourne, Florida. And then they turn the lights down to get to the introductions for the Spartans. And the final starter for Palm Beach Atlantic is number 24. And I'm trying to read it here in the dark. It's Ariana Pierre, a 5'10" from Orlando, Florida. For the Spartans, they will start number 3, Olivia Davis. It's pretty much the same starting lineup we've seen for a while. And she is also with Audrey Ramsey, number 5. Number 24 is Ariana Rodriguez. Number 23 is Marissa McDonald. And number 44 in the middle is Zoe Pillar. Pillar coming in averaging 17.6 on the season, and that is second best in the Sunshine State Conference. Cash Ayuso for the Sailfish is third in the conference, scoring 2. Come in with a record of 6-2 in the conference, and they are chasing Embry-Riddle 8-0 on the season. Nova Southeastern at 7-1. The Spartans are 14-4 on the year. Their 2 conference losses were to the 2 teams ahead of them right now, Embry-Riddle and Nova Southeastern. Spartans will be wearing the white jerseys. Palm Beach Atlantic wearing the dark blue. As we get ready for the tip-off. Embry-Riddle at 8-0, leading the conference, 14-1 overall. Nova Southeastern 7-1, 14-2. And staying by after this game as the men will be taking on Palm Beach Atlantic as well. PBA men's team tied for tops in the Sunshine State Conference. We're ready for the tip-off. And underway, Tampa controls it, Davis has it.
Let's see if the Spartans will take advantage of this early first possession, and they do.
Why not?
Marissa McDonald, M&M.
Inside the arc, and they failed to guard her, so she hit the jumper. McDonald knocking it down.
Yeah, very talented, very versatile. She's like a Swiss Army knife for this team.
Averaging 7.6 a game. Spartans Pillar gets it, and we come back the other way. First quarter, Rodriguez stops, backs out.
And I'm not, saying it's her intentions or her goal to, but I think she may be averaging double digits before the end of the season.
Yeah. 9 on the shot clock. Ramsey with the ball outside the arc, guarded by Ayuso. Ramsey, 4 on the clock. McDonald makes the move, drives the lane up. Won't go, gets her own rebound up and in.
Just like that.
Now she's got 4 points and a rebound in a minute 9.
Yeah, very versatile, as I say again. She's able to guard the post, guard the wing. She can bring the ball up, moonlighting, and take some pressure off the guards. A utility player.
Skip pass, Ayuso to the corner. And a 3 knocked down.
That's a good sign for Palm Beach Atlantic, as they're not, I wouldn't say three-point shooting is their strong point, as they average 26%.
That's less than, you should average 33% on threes. because that equates to 50% on twos.
Yes. That was Rick Pitino's philosophy when he was at Kentucky.
Yep. You make 2 out of 6 3-pointers, you've got 6 points.
True.
Which will require you to make 3 out of 6 2-pointers to get 6 points. I hope that wasn't too much of a math lesson for everybody.
Can't be worse than college algebra trigonometry. So.
Ayuso missing it. Rebound though. Out to the Sailfish.
Right, and in knowing their 3-point percentage isn't the highest, what Coach Jesse has done in his pregame preparation is come out in the 2-3 zone from Jump Street to force them to have to shoot the long ball.
6-5 on the Hagee basket. Officials for today's game, Daryl Dawkins, Jasmine Fox, and Carlos De Jesus.
Nice move by Zoe Pillar. She just couldn't finish on the nice reverse layup attempt.
Spartans in the zone. Forcing PBA to shoot from outside. There's one that skims off the back of the rim, goes out of bounds, and Tampa gets the ball. Spartans bringing it up court. 6-5 or 2:15 or 3:15 into the game. Pillar up high. Gets a cutting McDonald. McDonald has 6. The Spartans 8. Assist for Pillar.
Yeah, and route to double digits and great cut. Very active player.
Outside the arc. That's Hagee. She's already hit one. Skip pass to Ayuso. Guarded by McDonald. Top of the key. Ball fake. Drive. Ellison rolls it in. 8-7.
Yeah, and Ayuso is a very crafty player from Palm Beach Atlantic. Very crafty.
One of the top guards in the conference, though I'll guarantee you she'll have her hands full with Davis and or Ramsey or Palmieri. A cutting Ramsey and laid it up too high.
Nice play design.
That's one where you had already written assist down and you have to erase it.
Right. That's why you got to keep some stats in pencil and not pen.
Jumper and another rebound for McDonald. She is asserting herself early. Rodriguez, a little pressure. Ayuso guarding her, so it's a size advantage for Rodriguez. McDonald looking for someone to cut. Finds Pillar, top of the key. Goes inside to McDonald. Double team. Loses the ball, gets it back. Finds Pillar, hit her in the kneecap, unfortunately, and goes out of bounds.
Yeah, she was kind of stuck, looking for an outlet. She probably should have looked to the perimeter, but I understand it's enticing to find Zoe cutting because, it's a sure two if you can connect on that pass.
Into the lineup for PBA is number 2, Daria Whitley, a guard from Miami, Florida. Spartans have the ball. Ramsey the other way. Quickly outruns everybody, finds Pillar, and it just goes off her hands and out of bounds. She's saying it was hit out of her hand. She will not win that battle. At 4:51 now, this is the under 5 media timeout. 8-7 Tampa on top. We'll be back on the Sunshine State Digital Network.
championship trophy.
8-7, Tampa on top, 4:51 to go first quarter. We mentioned Zoe Pillar leading Tampa 17-6, second in the conference. One of 4 Spartan players averaging double figures. Combined stats for the whole season. Ayuso's long 3 airballed it. And Ramsey grabs it. We come the other way. And again, they try to go inside to Pillar. It gets kicked out of bounds, though. It'll stay Tampa ball.
Yeah, teams are starting to collapse on her even before she gets the ball.
Yeah,
you know, because
they're trying to deny
exactly.
entry.
I mean, I guess if we were coaching against her, we'd have to do the same.
Yeah, yeah. And a collision in the lane. Ramsey goes down. A whistle's blown. And it looks like a foul is going to be called. Number 21, that is Agee. First foul on Palm Beach Atlantic. Spartans inbound. Rodriguez, top of the arc, no good.
Nice looking shot. Just in and out.
Ayuso hands it to Ellison. Jumper on the way. No good. McDonald, top of the key. They're going to let her take that. And once again, she makes them pay.
I think the coaching staff have told her to be more aggressive offensively, seeing, you know, the talent, knowing that she has the talent. That's why she was recruited here to play, and it's on full display right now in this first quarter.
Yep. She has 8 on 4 or 5 shooting to go with 2 rebounds.
And a nice challenge defensively on that shot by Ayuso.
Rodriguez looking up ahead, and a pass. He was trying to get to McDonald, knocked down.
Yeah. That would have been her 10th point, potentially.
Whitley backs it out. Long way by Yogi, and now we're tied at 10.
Hagee, one of the better three-point shooters at 32%. Almost right at that 33 percentile.
Rodriguez pushes her out of the way and lays it in. Subtle nudge, got her a little room, and she laid it in, and BBA is taking a lead, 12-10.
You already know how this is, Jack. In the conference, man, no game is a gimme game. You got to make it that way.
Spartans come back with a basket of their own. Ramsey knocking that one down. And it's 12-12. To the corner. On the drive is Ellison. Off the glass, no good. Pillar clears.
That was a very difficult shot.
Davis looks for some room. All the way to the other side. Ramsey for 3. Knocks it down. She's got 5 points in the last 30 seconds. Tampa 15-12.
A nice unselfish find by Olivia Davis, as she could have shot the 3 herself.
Under 2 minutes to go. Jumper, another air ball. And the Spartans come back the other way. Ramsey finds Pillar, free throw line jumper, good.
I'm just going to shoot it on the perimeter.
We've seen that twice now, where the Spartans bigs, actually a number of times with McDonald, now with Pillar, that they're going to let them take that free throw liner out, and so they knock it down. Quick timeout is called by Manisha Redis for Palm Beach Atlantic as the Spartans trail 12-10, now lead 17-12 with a minute 40 to go. Taking a look at the conference as a whole, offensively, Tampa is 6th in scoring at 67.8. Palm Beach Atlantic is 10th in scoring at 64.6. Leading the way is Barry at 75.8. But the Spartans are at 67.8, but on the defensive side, they give up 57.9, so 10-point difference in what they get. Palm Beach Atlantic on the other side gives up 66-8, so about 4 more points a game giving up than they score. Palm Beach Atlantic will inbound the ball. That's Pierre coming into the lineup. Spartans do make a substitution as Kat Van Bennekom comes in. And McDonald will sit. Van Bennekom, a 5'9" senior from the Netherlands. Top of the key, knocking it down is Whitley. That's a 2-pointer. Ramsey to Davis. Davis spins, drives, lost the ball, taken away by Palm Beach Atlantic.
Yeah, she got herself in a bad spot that time, but once she committed, she had to try to go through with it.
Also in the lineup now for Palm Beach Atlantic is Wardinger, number 3. Backing it out is Ellison. Spartans staying in the zone, top of the key, Whitley, Ellison. She's going to fire a 3. No good. Rebound, Rodriguez. She's going to hustle it up, has numbers. Vivian Gendy just into the lineup, finds Davis. She gets it, lays it in with the left hand.
And I'll tell you this, Davis's bodily strength allowed her to hold on to that ball just now, because she took a pretty good bump.
Yeah.
No foul was called, but corralled it and scored the 2.
Vivian Gendy in to give Pillar a break. Gendy, 6'2" senior from Waukesha, Wisconsin. Spartans by 5. Ramsey looks at the clock. Not in time to get a shot off. We've reached the end of the first quarter. Tampa off and running with a 19-14 lead. And we'll be back for the start of the second quarter right after this on the Sunshine State Digital Network.
Yeah, they were ready.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams, discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Second 10 minutes coming up. Tampa on top 19-14. Jack and DeCarlo with the game. Spartans will hit the road on midweek this week as they will head to Barrie for a Wednesday game, 5 o'clock in Miami Shores. We will be here next weekend when St. Leo comes to town. But when I speak about coming to town, there's going to be about 1 million people coming to town as well.
Maybe
because
more.
It's Gasparilla weekend here in Tampa. And the UT campus is not far from where most of the Gasparilla activities take place. You think maybe is it more than 1 million usually?
I would think one of the biggest parades in the nation
Along the
now.
Hillsborough River. And is it Bayshore?
Yes, sir. You probably have a few people get turned away. Well, not a few, but a few hundred get turned away from trying to park here on the campus.
If you are going to come to the game next week, make sure you have some sort of ID that, because they're not going to let you into the ramp here.
No.
Unless you're here for the game. Not sure what we're waiting for, something with the clock. Apparently we're ready, we're underway. Palm Beach Atlantic will start. Ayuso with the ball. Same 5 who ended the quarter, start the quarter for Tampa. Ayuso outside the arc, lost it, gets it back.
And the Spartans still in the 2-3 zone. I figure Coach Jesse, right now PBA is 2 for 9 from the 3-point range. So they're kind of forced to shoot them. But even if they hit a few, Coach Jesse is saying, hey, I'm going to stay in this and dare you to keep shooting, because if you only hit 26% of them.
Now it's 20%. They're 2 for 10.
Right. I think I can overcome that.
Yep. And the Spartans come back with Van Bennekom knocking down the 3. So
And wow, is that a Sidney Ken appearance?
Could be, yeah. Former player of the year 2 seasons ago.
Right.
One season here in Tampa and ended up being the National Player of the Year for Tampa.
Phenomenal season, magical. That was the first of the Elite Eight appearances.
Yes. Pillar back into the lineup for the Spartans. Jendi will sit. Tampa right now is hot. 10 of 14, 71%. They're 2 of 2. They made the same amount of 3-pointers as Palm Beach Atlantic. They've taken 8 less shots.
Wow.
They're 2 for 2. PBA at 2 for 10. Back into the Spartan lineup is Georgia Palmieri. She has the ball. Finds Van Bennekom.
Yes, the Italian stallion. And I think they call Pillar for 3 seconds.
Yep. So we go the other way. That's the only negative to the Spartans game at this point. That's their 6th turnover in 11 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Jesse will address that at the halftime.
3 or 4 were entry passes trying to get to Pillar, and they just didn't make it.
Right. And he's going to tell them, don't force it. We know that's their number 1 option, but if it's not there, don't force it.
Ayuso, a little lane fadeaway, hits it, 22-16.
Yeah, Ayuso is crafty. She's a gamer.
That's the first team foul this quarter. Women play 4 10-minute quarters, and the fouls reset every quarter. 5th foul. There's no 1-and-1. There is at the 5th foul, you shoot 2.
Right, and we've said this numerous times, but it'll be cool if the men switch to the same format.
Yeah. Palmieri, fadeaway, no good, got her own rebound. Outside of Rodriguez. Ball fake, comes back. Van Bennekom already hit one. Make it 2.
From 3.
25-16. Nice bench points for Cat. Swing it to the side to Andrews. Down low. Hagee back out high. Shot clock to 10. Ayuso, short little bounce pass, gets it back. Tries to drive, now fires and hits. Ayuso back-to-back trips down the court, hitting buckets. And she now has 4 on 2 of 5 shooting.
Yeah, that's definitely familiar territory for her.
Pillar with an easy one. No time, the entry pass got there, and Pillar just turns around, lays it in.
Yeah, that was a quick strike. The team didn't have time to converge on that pass. Nice hands by Zoe Pillar.
Pillar with 4.
And counting.
Yes. Up top. Ayuso liked it so much, she tried it again. This one's strong, and the Spartans come the other way. I think they kind of baited her into that one. They left her open deep on the 3. Van Bennekom has a block. Nice block by Pierre. She tries to go up court. Does.
Oh, wow, that almost went in.
I think that would have counted because it never hit any of the supports.
Right.
Just kind of bounced off the top of the backboard and almost went in. Bounce pass. Immediately, Pillar was double teamed, so Van Bennekom, that one won't fall.
2 of 3 ain't bad, though, Jack.
No. 6:20 to go till halftime of this one. We'll have Justin Pekka coming by to highlight and preview the men's game at halftime.
Right, and as I shared with you, I think I texted it to Justin, that old picture.
Yes.
Make sure you tell him about that, Jack. he looks like a military school cadet.
I know, doesn't he? Back the other way, 27-20, Spartans by 7. Ayuso bound to determine the score, and she does.
Yeah, it's a good thing with her. I mean, she has the moves and the skill to go along with it, so the coach definitely allows her the freedom, to wheel and deal on the offensive end.
We'll stay here. This is not the under 5 media timeout. 5:44 to go until half, and Palm Beach Atlantic has cut it down 22-5. Spartans' biggest lead of the game has been 9, which they had at 27-18. This is a 4-point run. Leading scorer so far for the Spartans, we've got Marissa McDonald with 8, Ben Benecombe with 6 right now. On the other side, Ayuso with 6 and Hagee with 5. Spartans are shooting 60%. They're 12 of 20. On the other side, Palm Beach Atlantic getting that percentage up. 10 of 25, now 40%, but still just 2 of 11 from deep. And that is 18%. School's still not back in session here in Tampa. It starts on Tuesday.
A really long break.
Yeah.
I don't remember it being that long, but I was but you know, they weren't that long anyway because I practiced. I could have, you know, most times I just stayed here in Tampa during the Christmas holiday because it wasn't worth it going home for just 2 to 3 days or whatever. Even if it was a week, I just stayed here. I mean, what was great, and I think it still extends with the new coach, with Coach Darter and his family. They, Coach Schmidt and his wife would open his doors to the players that stayed. We would go over there for Thanksgiving and the Christmas holidays and have, you know, dinner as a team and family.
Nice.
Yeah, and I think there were several Instagram posts of Coach Darter opening his doors to the team and it's fun. I mean, because real is real. This is your family. This is your extended family.
Right.
This is your team. These are the people you gotta, you know, ride with, sleep with in hotels, on bus trips, and you gotta win with them. You gotta lose with them. You're gonna do a lot with your teammates. It's almost like a fraternity.
Sure. Without the keggers. I just saw Animal House debuted, I think, 40-some years ago today.
Yeah, wow.
Van Benecombe, she's got 8 now.
Right. Well, we're so used to seeing her shoot the 3 that we forget that she has a nice mid-range game also.
And we talked about that last week, that's a dying art of hitting a mid-range jumper.
We got to bring it back to life.
Yeah.
Give it some CPR.
You know, you still get 2 points if you make it.
Right.
Whether it's that or a layup.
Right.
Still valuable points. Top of the key, now driving the lane is Ellison. Jump shot on the way, Hagee, no good. Pillar with the board. Pillar has 5 rebounds. More rebounds than points at the moment.
Yeah, she was averaging double-digit rebounds earlier, but, you know, it's just under about 8. You'd like to see her get that back up.
Oh, wow. Yes, double digits. She has 11 off the bench. Spartans' lead is 10, biggest of the game.
Wow, and her early foot injury in the early part of the season, it made way to Marissa McDonald getting in the starting lineup.
Yes.
But it's crazy because now Marissa has come of age. She's brimmed with confidence, and now you come off the bench with Kat Van Benecombe. I mean, she may be the 6th man of the year in the conference for the women.
She's coming into the game with 6 of 22 on threes, just 27%. Today, she's 3 of 4.
Yeah, she's definitely going to raise that average today, that percentage. And some of that 6 of 27 is not the fact that she can't shoot. She was finding her rhythm.
Yes.
Because, you know, you're coming off injury, lower extremity, you know, finding your balance, your timing, your rhythm,
and these are all stats. If we look at the conference stats, I would bet she might be higher. Pillar drives, but traveled on trying to get a running start. (32-22), 4:02, 4 minutes now until halftime. Outside the arc, a 3 on the way. Wordinger, no good. Race for the ball, goes out of bounds, and it'll be Tampa ball. You know, you look over at the Palm Beach Atlantic bench. I noticed this during warm-ups. They had 4 very tall women under the basket in street clothes. They have 5 players in street clothes. They have 3 players, no, just 2 players on the bench who can come in. They have 7 players. Actually, there's 1 down at the other end now. They have 8 players dressed for this game.
Oh, wow. That's impressive.
14 now. She looked over here. I was laughing, and she laughed right back.
Yeah, remind me of Michael Jordan. Remember against Portland in the finals?
Yes.
Right.
Little shrug. She kind of had that look like Michael. It's like, hey, I'm making it.
Right. I mean, they're leaving me open, and I'm shooting them, and they're going in. You know?
She did just tug on the jersey and get some McDonald back in.
And I know, I'll tell you this, from the shooter that she was, I know Coach Elena is elated for Kath Van Bennekom right now. Super happy for her.
The lead is now 13. Now Mary back in the line.
Nice
Right the lane.
hesitation.
Oh, what a great
Nice hesitation by the Italian stallion.
She got the Palm Beach Atlantic player to ease up, thinking she was going to pull it back, and then blew her doors off.
Yeah, hesitation. I mean, it's simple, nothing fancy. Just a, change of pace, change of rhythm, and boom.
And that's a freshman move. Now Mary. See if she can make it a 16-point lead. No,
Close.
Stays 15, 37-22. 3 minutes till half. Up top, Ellison, swing it to the corner. Stolen, but I think they might have Pillar on a call, even though
Wording stepped on the baseline.
Oh, okay, before she even hit anybody.
That's the type of call you wish. Don't call it.
Yeah.
Because we had a
steal the break.
Yep.
Now some backcourt pressure being put on by Coach Reedus. Palmieri jogs across the timeline.
And it's nice to see Palmieri running the point and giving Audrey Ramsey some time to, not have to rush to come back in the game. She can rest, preserve her body, because it's going to be a long season.
Rodriguez, little fadeaway jumper, won't go.
Yeah, she just shot it a bit too hard. She tried to take some of it off, but not enough. Rodriguez has a low arcing jump shot.
She does, yeah.
She gets up and she's tall. The funny thing is, you don't realize she's as tall as she is until you see her standing next to somebody because of her style of play.
Yep. Listed at 6'1", from Puerto Rico. She's a grad student after playing at Florida International. Inside, Pillar just clears running it out. Plays it in.
A pillar of strength, a pillar of excellence. Zoe Pillar.
Wordinger looking like, wow, what just happened?
I wouldn't want to guard Zoe down there.
Pillar now with 6. Lead is 17. Jumper bounces around. Rodriguez, she's piling up the rebound. That's 5. Gets it to McDonald. A minute and a half to go till halftime. Now Mary over the timeline. Stops, kicks. Davis looks at the shot, passes it up. 10 on the shot clock. Rodriguez. Palmieri, 3. Oh, wow. The Spartans are really on fire today.
Wow. They've only missed 1 thus far.
This is a huge run for Tampa. They now have a 20-point lead. It's a 15-0 run at this point.
Wow, Spartans are 6 of 7 from three-point range.
It was 27-22. It's now 42-22. Ayuso, can she stop it? No. And Davis tracks it down with 40 seconds to go and fouled in the backcourt.
So you have Kath Van Bennekom with 4 of 5, Audrey Ramsey 1 of 1, and Georgia Palmieri 1 of 1. Great shooting right now.
I was looking at some of the superlatives in the Sunshine State Conference, and you look at top 10 shooting percentages this season, the Spartans have about 4 of them at above 55%.
Wow.
They have the second highest for a game at 59%. Today, at the moment, they're at 67%. You shoot 50% or better, you're having a good day. Bounce pass to Davis. Davis kicks it back.
Nice ball
for 3. No. Jendi back into the lineup. Couldn't quite get the tip. Ayuso to the other end with 5 seconds till half. She backs it out to the corner. Ellison for 3. In and out. huge run by Tampa to end the half, 15-0. Took a 27-22 lead and have made it 42-22. A 20-point halftime lead for Tampa against what's probably an overmatched and understaffed.
6 times 4. That's almost 50 feet in height.
Yeah.
Palm Beach, Atlanta.
That is a manager?
I was a manager, 2008.
Wow. You look so much younger.
I look a little different. It's Father Time, man. He's undefeated.
Let's start out talking about last Wednesday. What a great game for you guys, topping the 100-point mark once again.
Yeah, we played well. We came out and having Brian back really lifted our spirits and got us going. So we had a good game.
I talked to Brian after the game, and I said not only did it look like your spirits were lifted, but it seemed like the team kind of rose to the occasion.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone was really excited for him to have him back, especially being his senior year. And yeah, everyone's spirits were high that day. We had a good shoot around, and everyone was just happy for him.
You topped 100 points again. I went into the archives. It's the 6th time this year you've topped 100.
Yeah.
The only other time I could find anything was 5 in 92, 93.
Yeah.
And the leading scorer on that team,
this guy?
standing right behind you at 23.6, DeCarlo DeVoe.
Yeah, he could score some points. Probably not too many assists, but he could score points.
No, that was not in his vocabulary.
No.
All right, let's talk about Palm Beach Atlantic. Top of the conference standings with Nova Southeastern right now.
Yeah.
But different style of play from Nova. They're not going to try to outscore you and run you out of the building, it looks like.
Yeah, they have a really good half-court offense. They move the ball well. They cut well. They play a lot of 5-out, so it's going to be definitely a tough defensive matchup, and we got to be alert, and it's going to test our defensive principles.
Do they guard you 94 feet, or do they let you get set?
No, they won't guard full court. Not that I've seen, but they're really good offensively. That's their strength.
I talked to Coach Darner for a brief minute before the game, and he said they want you to be uncomfortable when you're on offense. They want you to have to settle for what they're going to give you.
Right, absolutely. Yeah.
So what do you do about that then?
They want to make us uncomfortable?
Yes.
With their defense?
Their defense will make your offense uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, we need to just stick to what we can do and execute our stuff and play well together, and we'll be fine.
Okay. When you look at statistically, they average about 82 points a game. They only give up 70. That's the best defensive number in the conference.
Yeah.
And those are, I've been around this conference a while, so have you more than me. But 70 points a game, that's pretty good D. Most everybody likes to be at the 85 to 95 range.
It is, yeah. We're going to have to take good shots and just run our stuff. I mean, play our game. They have to play our pace as well. So I think that'll be tough for them. And if we can
play the way we practice and the way we want to play, I think it'll be tough for them to guard us.
It was great getting B. Will back, but I also noticed with Palm Beach Atlantic, overall on the season, one player in double digits. Coach Darner said, look at the conference, there's about 5 of them at that point.
Yeah.
But still, they really seem to spread the ball on offense.
They do, yeah. They're really well balanced. They share the ball. They're a great passing team, so it's going to be a tough one for us.
Well, we'll let you get back. I know you've got things to do. We appreciate you coming by.
Thank you.
Game time coming up about 4 o'clock, and we'll pick up another W.
Let's go. Let's get it. We got to get back on track here. We got to get 2 in a row and get to play the top team, one of the top teams in the conference at home. I mean, we got to take advantage of the opportunity.
Definitely so. Justin, thank you very much for coming by.
Appreciate it.
Associate Head Coach Justin Pecca will take a timeout and be back just before the start of the second half on TampaSpartans.tv. Other scores for the Spartans, Zoe Pillar with 6, Siriana Rodriguez with a bucket, Marissa McDonald 8, and she got those in about the first 5 minutes. Belmary with 5, Davis with 2, Ramsey with 5. Spartans are shooting 18 of 28, 64%. Even better from deep, 6 of 8, 75%. 24 rebounds, 13 assists. On the other side, leading scorers Ayuso, as we're underway in the second half. They're just 10 of 32, 31% from the floor. Even worse, 2 of 16 from deep. That's 12.5%. Rodriguez won't go. They're 10 rebounds compared to 24 for Tampa and 7 assists in their 10 baskets. Spartans coming into this game 6-2, trying to catch Embry-Riddle at 8-0, and Nova Southeastern 7-1.
Yeah, that's the second three-point attempt for Siriana Rodriguez that rattled in and out.
They look close. They look good. Davis with the ball. Original starters back on the floor for Tampa. McDonald, entry to Pillar. Rolls it up but won't go over.
Yeah, just need a little more height on that ball.
Ayuso, little runner, no good. Pillar rips it away.
Yeah, Ayuso is definitely a shot creator.
Yes. Rodriguez guarded by Ayuso. Off the glass? No, it won't fall. Ayuso has 40 more shots this season than any other player on the Palm Beach Atlantic roster. And a good shooter at 46%.
Right, and as I mentioned, she is a shot creator.
Yes.
And she's a shot maker also. If you take them, you got to make them.
Fade away from Hagee, hits the side of the backboard. Rodriguez quickly out, got some numbers, finds Ramsey, up, won't go. Nobody has scratched so far this half. Ellison to the corner. Long three on the way by Andrews, still nobody has scored. Davis rips it away, she won that battle. McDonald, free throw line, backs it out. Ramsey, guarded by Ayuso, bumps into Ramsey and a foul is called on Cash. That'll be her first foul of this half for either team.
Yeah, that kind of looked like a play on.
Yeah, it was just a momentary bump.
Yeah, no advantage really gained.
Ramsey has it for Tampa.
She
got the dribble back, got knocked to the ground, and she's able to get the ball, but Ayuso takes it, and she may just go coast to coast and lay it up and in. Fortunately, McDonald was not able to get there because it was one of those where don't foul her because he's going to score.
Right. And that was an unfortunate sequence. Ramsey gets the turnover, but Zoe kind of ran up her back, almost like an offensive lineman running into the running back in football. Tackled by your own player.
Yeah. Ramsey to inbound, looking, finds Davis. Lofts it up court to Rodriguez. Spartans have some numbers. She kicks to the corner. McDonald corrals it. Davis closely guarded. Guarded close by Whitley. McDonald inside to Pillar. Pillar, see double team. McDonald gets it back, 10 on the shot clock. She gets fouled on the way up, and Hagee commits to foul her second. Spartans, Rodriguez, and Pillar have the same amount of rebounds as Palm Beach Atlantic right now. McDonald will shoot. No Spartans on the line. I'm thinking that shows confidence. McDonald.
Yeah, and from the look of that first free throw, I'd be confident too.
Those are her first points since coming up with 8 right out of the chute in about the first 5 minutes. She's hit double figures. Second Spartan to make double figures. And it's a 20-point lead again.
And as she shot those free throws, there wasn't any doubt as it left her hand.
To the corner. Ayuso tries to go baseline. Pillar stopped her, but she deals off to Hagee. She puts it up. She missed it. Pillar clears.
Nice move, but Hagee just couldn't finish.
Ramsey bounces it into McDonald. She able to get it. Ramsey back out. McDonald, 3 on the way. In and out. Quickly heading the other way is Ellenson to the corner to Ayuso. Long 3, no good. Rodriguez double teamed, looking for help, finds Pillar across the timeline. Little ball fake, gets her some room. McDonald, a jumper, good.
A model of efficiency.
Biggest lead now, 22 points. McDonald with 12.
Oh, sorry, Jack.
Yeah.
On the season, Marissa McDonald, she's shooting 45% from the field with 51, almost 52% from three-point range and 75% from the free throw line. So
That's efficient.
Yes.
Yes. Backcourt pressure, looking for some advantage as Palm Beach Atlantic. They need to turn the ball over or stop the Spartans from driving and getting open layups. That one didn't go for Ramsey. They come back the other way to the corner. Ellison on the drive, stops near the basket, bounces it around, and Ramsey clears quickly up court. Rodriguez tips it to Davis. Davis on the drive, off the glass and in. Rodriguez kind of was a little caravan, like taking her there, a convoy, I guess, is what she did.
Right.
Helping the Spartans get that one. 48-30-26, timeout. This is the under 5 timeout. So with 4:49 to go in the third quarter, Tampa 48, Palm Beach Atlantic 26. You're watching on TampaSpartans.tv.
I don't just want to know. I want to see, feel, experience for myself.
I know I have what it takes to make an impact. Resilience, drive.
I chose a school that shows what a beautiful life, a beautiful faith, a beautiful community looks like. Because we were chosen for this.
I can't remember.
Two seasons ago. One last year.
That's right. Shoot.
Though she might have been on the team last year. 48-26, Tampa by 22. Palm Beach Atlantic to inbound. Drive in the lane, foul on the way up. And that will send Pierre to the free throw line. That's the first on Zoe. And apparently this might be the under 5 timeout. We'll keep it here anyway. Spartans will hit the road this Wednesday when they head to Barrie in Miami Shores. Men's game, women's game, 5:30, 7:30 is the schedule. Men and women back here next week. St. Leo comes to town for 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock games. And that will be, the Barrie game will be the final game of the first round of the season. And then St. Leo will be starting the second half of the season.
Right, and then noticing the Palm Beach Atlantic bench, I knew that those two, even though their hair color is dyed, one, probably to be able to differentiate one from the other, but those two are twins, Grace Weiner and Gabrielle Weiner. They're both from St. Cloud, Florida, like Kissimmee area.
Both went to McNeese State.
Right, one standing at 6'4", the other standing at 6'3". So I'm sure Coach Manisha Redis can't wait to get those two on the court with her.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, that's between those two, that's 25 feet of height that you can use all over the court. Especially in, I mean, the way basketball is today with it being such a fast-paced sport, you need reserves.
Yeah. And they don't have any. They have 3 sitting on the bench.
Right.
In uniform, anyway. First free throw was missed. Second free throw was missed. Pillar with the board.
And I think that's kind of largely due to fatigue.
Yeah. Davis fouled as she went up for the layup. She'll go to the line.
I guess this is a new strategy for Coach Jesse and the Spartan coaching staff, you know, to focus on the defensive balance.
Mm-hmm. Davis hits the first. She's an 80% free throw shooter. Coming in, she was 40 of 50. Pretty easy to figure that one out. Knocks them both down. She's now above 80%. And she has 6 points on the day. And the Spartans lead by 24. They've almost doubled up Palm Beach Atlantic from what was a fairly tight game. It was 27-22. Tampa had the lead, and then they reeled off 15 straight. And a steal by Pillar. Ramsey looks ahead, backs it out. Van Bennekom back in the lineup. She finds Pillar. Pillar lays it too easy for Zoe. Zoe with 8. They've doubled them up, 52-26. Top of the key. Spartan stayed in the zone all game, but why not? Because Palm Beach Atlantic 2 of 18 from three-point line, make it 2 of 19, and they're 0 for 3 this half. Ramsey got knocked down by her own teammate.
And it was Zoe Pillar again.
And I think they got a foul on Ayuso with right before Palm Beach Atlantic was going to get a steal. So the Spartans will inbound under the opposite basket.
Yeah, Zoe's kind of beating up on Audrey Ramsey. I got to talk to her after the game. That's 2 knockdowns.
You got to spare your teammates.
Well, yeah, one more knockdown. It's a TKO.
Yeah, we're going to call the fight. Palmieri into the lineup now, finds Pillar, and she was guarded by 3 different players as she tried to go up.
Yeah, Palmieri really threaded the needle on that bounce pass. I mean, tight pass, tight window. She got it in there, and that's just a respect to Zoe's ability, as she was already surrounded by 3 players upon catching that ball.
That's the 5th team foul on Palm Beach Atlantic, so it'll be automatic 2 shots for the final 3:20. Tampa with just 1 team foul. Pillar rattles it home. She's got 9. She's got 10 rebounds, so if she makes this, she's got a double-double.
And there it is.
10 and 10.
Yeah, and as a team, the Spartans are shooting over 75% from the line. That's remarkable. That's very good.
Yes. And for this game, they missed their first. They've now made 6 in a row, and they're up to 86% for the day. Another steal.
Just hands in the passing lanes.
Ramsey surveys. Jendi sets a pick. Jendi in for Pillar. Turns around, goes back out. Palmieri for 3. Won't go.
Little short.
Palmieri tried to get in for the steal, but not able to take it away from Andrews, and a foul is called. Second foul on Tampa this quarter. It'll be just a ball out. Top of the key. To the side, Andrews looking. Jump shot on the way, and knocking it home is Pierre.
I'll tell you this, shooting from the mid-range, Palm Beach Atlantic, a good team, shooting mid-range.
Yeah. No good by Ramsey. Taken away by Andrews. Hustles it down court, doesn't have numbers, but she's going to go anyway. And a foul is going to be called on Palmieri. Third on Tampa, first on Georgia. First free throw good by Andrews. Made them both. 73% shooter, knocks them both down.
Yeah, I'd almost like to ask the coach when will those players be eligible to play. I don't know if they, how long they've been there, if they just transferred in or what, but they don't seem to be hurt because I noticed in the warm-ups, the way they were moving around, they're just, got to get some things cleared up. And the Coach Manisha Reedus is a very pleasant person to speak with. As I was speaking to her pre-game, she hails from Alabama.
Ellison on the drive, no good. And Tampa comes the other way.
And I think it's fair to say that Coach Reedus rolls with the tide.
Yeah. And Benacombe, Rodriguez. Minute 20 left third quarter. Triple teaming, and then Benacombe tries to get out of the way. Jump ball called. It'll be Palm Beach Atlantic ball. So they're double and triple teaming anybody who comes into the post.
Because of their lack of size.
Yes, they don't have anyone suited up who can match up with the Spartan strength and size. Ayuso, top of the key, guarded by Davis.
Nice ball handling.
Drives the lane, but I think Davis got called for the foul. Yes, she did.
Yeah, Cash Ayuso has a string on that ball. Like a yo-yo, just...
First free throw rolls out.
Got to hold that follow through.
Second one, nothing but net. Davis trapped in the corner, lost the ball, and fortunately for Tampa, off the turnover, Andrews stepped out of bounds when she stole the pass.
Right, and a tough break for Palm Beach Atlantic.
Palmieri to inbound. And I think they're saying she stepped on the into the court looking to make the pass. So the Spartans got the ball because the player stepped out of bounds. Now a player steps inbounds and turns it over. Pierre, deep in the right corner. Free throw line to Hagee. Free throw line jumper, in and out, but a foul is going to be called on Jendi. She backed into Pierre on the jumper.
Yeah, the mid-range is definitely one of the strengths, if not the biggest strength of the Palm Beach Atlantic team. And that jumper, despite the foul, was just about in.
Mm-hmm. Official Daryl Dawkins doing a little other duties as assigned.
And Daryl Dawkins, as I asked him, apparently
No relation,
No relation.
that he's aware of.
Right. Same name, though. Chocolate Thunder.
Yep. First free throw, good. Pierre knocks that one down. 64% free throw shooter. Hit them both.
And Palm Beach Atlantic on a 7-0 run over the last minute and 55 seconds.
54-33. It was 52-26. Actually 54-26, you're right. And a foul in the backcourt. Both teams now at 5+ fouls, so everybody in the double bonus to end the quarter, which has 35 seconds left. Ramsey to the line on the day. This will be her first trip. Knocks it down. 6 points for Ramsey, 6 rebounds, 2 assists on the day. Couple free throws, 7 points for Audrey. Noticing with Palmieri and Davis in, Ramsey, normally a guard, is playing down low on the zone. Ayuso from way deep, and the ball goes out of bounds. Tampa ball. 18 seconds left in the quarter.
It's like almost like a 3-guard offense.
It is, yeah.
And Ramsey's definitely, you know, despite being a bit shorter than some of the post players, she's definitely tough enough.
Palmieri to inbound, looking, finds Davis, or finds Ramsey to Palmieri. She's going to hustle across the timeline. Spartans don't have numbers, so she backs it out.
Yeah, she's speedy.
5 on the shot clock for the quarter. Tries to lob it into Jendi, goes out of bounds with 1 second to go. Tampa will have 1 second to shoot before the quarter's over. Palmieri to inbound.
That's a catch and shoot.
Ramsey caught it and dropped it, so she doesn't get the shot off in time. We've reached the end of 3 quarters. 56-33, Tampa on top of Palm Beach Atlantic. 4th quarter coming up right here on Tampa Spartans.tv.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
I don't just want to know. I want to see, feel, experience for myself.
I know I have what it takes to make an impact. Resilience, drive.
I chose a school that shows what a beautiful life, a beautiful faith, a beautiful community looks like. Because we were chosen for this.
Final 10 minutes coming up. Jack Ike along with DeCarlo DeVoe with all the courtside action. And we're underway in quarter number 4. Spartans start with a 23-point lead. Van Benekom now in. She goes into Pillar. Pillar finds a cutting Ramsey. Can't get the shot. Falls down. And Pillar falls down.
And they all fall down.
Another Pillar Ramsey
Right.
altercation. results in a turnover. Van Bennekom cleaning up the court. Nice to see the, I don't know if it's the cheerleaders or the dance team here. I think it's cheerleaders.
Yep.
As school starts,
Cheerleaders, yep.
School starts on Tuesday.
Nice long break.
Ayuso guarded by Davis. Down to the corner. Wordinger, and she knocks down the three. That's the first three they made in a while. They were 2 of 10 at one point. Now they're 3 of 21. Ramsey knocked down, ball goes out of bounds. Nothing called, but it'll be Tampa ball. Audrey Ramsey's getting her fair share of floor burns today.
Yes, she is. I mean, she's... Right now, she's hit the floor as many times like Dennis Rodman in a game. But the good thing is she gets up every time.
Yep.
No complaints and keeps on hustling and playing.
And she'll probably beat you to the rim the next time. She has the ball. Quick double team, finds Rodriguez. Rodriguez breaks the press and pulls it out. A pillar pick. Ramsey drives. All the way to the lane, and she lays it in. Audrey Ramsey with 9.
Said she'll probably beat you to the rim next time.
It's like they hear us. And a pass, it's going to be an over and back. Ayuso better hurry up because Davis may beat her to the ball. And she does.
That was great hustle. Great
Almost
hustle.
turned it into a layup.
Yes.
Coming the other way. Ayuso thought it was just going to roll out of bounds, be over and back. Van Bennekom to Pillar. There's the triple team. Back out to the corner. Ramsey.
Nice ball movement.
Fades away and hits. Ramsey in double digits now with 12. Fourth Spartan to reach double figures. And the lead is 25. Skip pass, skips everybody and goes out of bounds.
And the way this game is going, I don't think Olivia Davis being 4-point shy, she may reach double digits also.
Need a couple quick breaks here. Van Bennekom came in and just bombed her way into the double digits quickly. She's on the court now. McDonald had 8 in about the first 5 minutes, has 12.
Yes, I mean, it's been a very balanced game with scoring, playing. Everything has been balanced for the Spartans.
7 players have scored, 4 of them are in double digits.
Right, Sariana Rodriguez, not her best scoring day, but she does have 7 rebounds.
Yeah. There's Davis. She said maybe she'll get there. She's got 9.
Right.
It's the 3. Up to 28-point lead. Spartans continue to be torrid from 3. They're 8 of 15, 53%. Foul called on the drive. It's going to be on Ramsey, her 3rd. It won't be too long before Tom Jesse will clear the bench. I don't know if coaches care about players getting individual stats in a game.
No, not. I mean, you do it within the time that you have to do it in, but otherwise, I don't think Coach Jesse is really into that, unless it's one of those milestones.
Yeah.
Where someone is going for their 1000th point or.
Number of years ago,
nature.
and of course I'm from Wisconsin, so it's a Wisconsin story. But Frank Kaminsky, who ended up being College Player of the Year.
I remember that. You guys beat Kentucky that year.
Yeah, unbeaten Kentucky.
Sam Decker hit that game-winning shot.
Yes.
The three-pointer.
But anyway, Kaminsky was closing in, was in the upper 30s. School record was 42 for an individual game. And they had a big lead. And so they took him out with like 3 minutes to go, and players went up to Coach Bo Ryan and said, he needs 2 more baskets, school record, and he put him back in. And he got the record.
Yeah, and Bo Ryan, talk about a great college coach. He was definitely one of them.
Yeah, went into the College Hall of Fame. Success everywhere he coached. Ramsey outside the arc, 10 on the shot clock, into Pillar, to the corner. Rodriguez drives, lost the ball, and taken away. That is Allen who took it away just into the lineup. Jumper good. Pierre hits. And Pierre's worked her way up to 8 points on the night. Still keeping the backcourt pressure. Ball coming our way. Pillar tracks it down before it hits us. 6:20 to go.
Yeah, Zoe's showing that 40 speed.
Van Bennekom can't get it to go, but Pillar with the rebound, number 12 on the day. Outside to Ramsey. She drives, dishes, and fouled on the way.
Yeah, Zoe had to break on that ball because it was angling actually right at me.
Yeah, it was.
So Zoe saved me. I got to thank her after the game.
Yep. Because I know you'd have shot. You wouldn't have found the open person. I heard your philosophy was if there was a teammate open under the basket, you shoot because they have rebound position. I don't know if that's true or not.
I would have passed it.
And Van Bennekom, her first basket in a while. She hit a couple threes early. This is a 2, and she has 16 now.
Right, and that's a great move. I mean, so when you're in the post, if you don't have the dribble, don't put the ball down. She just turned and scored.
And there's a positioning foul called on Pillar. That'll be her second. Palmieri and Gendy coming into the lineup. Or no, I make that Davis and Gendy. Palmieri's already in.
Yeah, and it's nice to see the evolution of Palmieri because early season, you know, she wasn't getting much playing time. Now, this is 5 minutes, 31 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, and here she is in the game playing in important minutes.
She already has 14 on the day. Well, she's had a quarter and a half on the court over 3.5 quarters. 7 on the shot clock. Ellison. They're going to let it run down. There's one from the deep corner. Hits it from deep water is Whitley.
Wow.
That one put up just before the shot clock expired. And it's 66-39. Whitley's 5th point of the night. They're trying to double team everything now. Gendy dribbles out and gets it to Palmieri. Under 5, next stoppage of play will be the under 5 timeout.
Nice handling of the press.
Gendy looks to drive off the glass, won't go in, but she got fouled. Took it left-handed, went up with the left hand.
Yeah, she has skill. She has a lot of skill. And ever since that 22-point game at Nova, she's now seems like she's a lot more confident to exemplify that skill in these games. You know, she may not play as many minutes, but she does it in spurts.
This is the under 5 timeout, so we'll take a quick break. 66-42, Tampa up, 4:45 left in the game. 66-42. Tampa comfortably in control with 4:45 to go. Gendy at the free throw line to shoot. First one down. Gendy on the season, that's 6 of 9, so she's 67%. Getting ready to come in is Brooklyn Butler. Gendy from Wisconsin, Butler from Wisconsin. Finally, I convinced Tom Jesse there was talent in Wisconsin. Deep corner. And another one. Whitley knocks another one down. Back-to-back three-pointers from back-to-back corners.
Deja vu for Whitley.
Davis quickly across the timeline to the corner. McDonald inside the arc hits it.
Wow.
McDonald with 14. 69-45. Tampa comes in averaging 67.8 a game, so they've topped that. And a foul called on Gendy underneath. That'll send Hagee to the free throw line. Tampa gives up only 57.9, so they're going to lower that number. Brooklyn Butler coming in. Also coming in is Jade Thompson. She got some pretty good minutes last game as well, and she'll get 4 today. Hagee knocks that one down. She's got 9. No one in double figures. If Hagee hits this one, she'll reach 10. And she does. Backcourt pressure. Palmieri finds Jade Thompson. To the corner. Brooklyn Butler. 3 on the way. No.
Ooh, close.
Not afraid to shoot, though. Down to the corner, up top. Whitley already hit from there. Fadeaway jumper, crawls up, but goes over the rim.
Wow, that ball hit every part of the rim.
Yep, they're going to have to repaint. Palmieri breaks him in the lane. A little runner, won't go. Rebound Whitley. Quickly up court. And they might have got Whitley with a foul on the pick. I believe they do. So the Spartans will inbound. McDonald looks, finds Palmieri, double teamed in the backcourt. To McDonald. McDonald up court to Butler. To Thompson. To
Nice.
Gendy for the layup
Nice.
and in.
Nice.
Vivian Gendy now with her first bucket of the game, 3 points.
And what was nice about that, after she scored coming down court, she, her and Jade Thompson exchanged pleasantries.
Yeah. And a timeout called. Probably Tom Jesse just wants to get some subs in with 2:30 to go in the game. And he brings in number 12, Bella Steidel. And number 20 coming in, Milena Stevenson. Steidel is a senior from Malika Hill, New Jersey. Milena Stevenson is a freshman from St. Cloud, Florida. So McDonald's still in the lineup. She's the only starter left. And foul called right in front of Tom Jesse. 2:23 to go. Spartans by 24. McDonald, baseline, foul is called on Pierre on the drive. That'll put no shooting because it's only the 4th foul of the quarter. Actually, it's the 5th foul of the quarter, so she might be shooting. And she is. They captured that. They saw it. So McDonald will shoot, where she's 2 for 2. Make it 2 for 3.
Commentator jinx, Jack.
Sorry, I shouldn't have done it. Hits that one. McDonald with 15 points.
Now she's right at her season percentage from free throws, 75.
Long 3, bounces to the ground. It's Steidel with the ball. She lost it, taken away and put up and in by Pierre. Pierre with 10, reaching double digits. Stevenson trying to fight her way out and double teamed. And I think Tampa got a timeout before it got too dangerous. And they will inbound the ball deep in the backcourt. 1:59 left in the game. Tampa will improve to 7-2, 15-4 on the season. Men's game coming up. It is 3:30 now. So men's game scheduled for 4. It's going to be a little bit later as they get 30 minutes to warm up. So it's 4 o'clock or 30 minutes after the end of the women's game. Palm Beach Atlantic coming in tied for first in the Sunshine State Conference. On Wednesday, there was a 3-way tie for first in the conference with Embry-Riddle, Nova Southeastern, and Palm Beach Atlantic at 6-1. Well, Palm Beach Atlantic went into Embry-Riddle, trailed by 3 at half, and won by 12.
Wow, it's a tough game.
On the road. Into McDonald, they threw it, got through her hands, it goes out of bounds. She was fighting valiantly to get that ball. Just threw it over her head. Took 1 second off the clock. Now they're asking, should they be inbounding in the backcourt or up where Tampa was? Tampa touched the ball, so it is in the backcourt. Across the timeline, Ellison. Pierre inside the arc, I should say, airballed it. Rebound to Ellison, she lays it in.
Johnny on the spot.
Ellison with 6. Well, they've continued their backcourt pressure despite the score. And a foul called on the inbound. Not sure who they got here. They threw it to Stevenson, or to Thompson. Calling it on Ellison. It was away from the ball, and because it'll put Steidel on the line.
And this will be nice to to see her get in the points column. I know she's been working hard. The last game when she got in, she wasn't able to convert, and now she does.
Knocks that free throw down. Those were her first free throws of the year, and she makes them both. Matter of fact, those were her first 2 points of the season.
Wow.
Long 3, no good. Thompson tips it, and Thompson fights for it, but taken away by Worthington. Or Wordinger, I should say. And it will be Palm Beach Atlantic ball, 1:22 left in the game.
Yeah, happy to have witnessed Bella's first 2 points for the season.
We're just playing out the string now, trying to get to a final score. The winner is no longer in doubt. Pierre at the free throw line, comes back out. Ellison looks to drive the lane, outside, jumper, no good. PBA controls. On the drive is Whitley. She lost the ball, taken away by McDonald. And with a minute to go, Thompson quickly up court. Finds Steidel. Oh, wow. That was in and out and in and out. in the lane. No good. Little runner taken away by McDonald.
Yeah, great block out by McDonald.
And finally, after trying to spin her way away from some Palm Beach Atlantic players, a foul is called. McDonald will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, McDonald didn't even have to jump for that rebound. The block out was so good.
So McDonald with 15. If she hits them both, will pass Van Bennekom for scoring leader. Van Bennekom exiting with 16. McDonald with 15. Make it 16, so she could take scoring honors if she hits this bucket. And she does, 17 points. .35 seconds to go. Up top, long three, off the side, Steidel with the board. 20 seconds left in the game. Steidel to Thompson. Spartans do not have to shoot. Thompson just needs to make sure she doesn't back up over the timeline. Now they're just going to let it run out under 10. And this game will be history in 5 seconds. There it is. The Spartans improve to 7-2, 15-4 on the season with a 76-51 win over Palm Beach Atlantic. Leading scorer for Tampa is Marissa McDonald with 17 points. Kat Van Bennekom providing 16 off the bench. Spartans were 27 of 50 from the floor, 54%. 8 of 17 from 3, 47%. And 14 of 17 from the free throw line, 82%. They had 42 rebounds compared to 27 for Palm Beach Atlantic and 21 assists on 27 baskets. We got Kat coming over. We have designated you the star player of the game. Kat Van Bennekom, congratulations on the game. Nice win today. You came off the bench and were instant offense for the Spartans. It looked like they weren't guarding you, so you just said, hey, I'll make you pay.
Yeah, I mean, I am a shooter, and it was great to have my shot back today, and I was hitting them, and I got the passes from my teammates, so that was a great feeling to have.
You ended up with 16 points today on 6 of 10 shooting, 4 of 7 from 3. And, it was like instant offense early, but then later in the game, you went away from the 3 and got a couple nice ones inside. So it looks like you're willing to post up and take a 3 as well. Yeah,
that's like my game. Like, I like to be inside and outside the thread. And my teammates are always passing me the ball, and it was just a great team win today. Today it was me, next time is someone else, but it was like a great feeling to have.
You had 4 players in double figures, and Olivia Davis 1 point short of making double figures. So
we'll get it next time.
Yeah, we thought maybe she'd just get fouled and get a free throw, but
yeah, did she make a free throw? So she did. Okay.
Marissa McDonald leading the way with 17. I mean, she just immediately got you 8 points in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, she came out great. She started great. She had the first 4 points, I think. So it's great to see her confident playing and just making the shots she makes during practice. So that was great to see. And it was just a great team win. We all played. We all had like a chance of scoring. So it was good to see. It was great for our team. Finishing up a first round of conference. Yeah. So it's a great team win.
It was 27-22. 5-point game in the balance, about 5 minutes to go until half. You guys went on a 15-0 run and just kind of put it away. Wow. Did something happen during that run, or just?
I think we just found the open players that were making our shots. We make them during practice, and it's great to see like we find those open players now. We've been working on it during practice a lot, finding open player, making the extra pass to our open teammates. So it was a great execution of that today.
The one thing I noticed, you guys had 27 baskets. 21 assists. So, I mean, that's 75% of your...
That's great.
Yeah.
That's like what we work on. Like, we have our goals, and assists is something we've been working on a lot more, because we see that the games we lose, we have like not enough assists to the team, so that's something we're working on. It's just great to see now that we're like getting there as a team. We're progressing good.
Okay, you got to go on the road for one more game, and then St. Leo here next Saturday. You looking forward to finishing up the first round and starting round 2?
Yeah, the second round is always different because, you know, we played them already, so it's going to be a challenge again. We're going to work for prepare and just see how it goes. Hopefully we win some more games the second round and get in a good position.
I know you don't look ahead, but we look ahead and say Embry-Riddle, Palm Beach, or Nova Southeastern come here.
Both are our home games, yeah, so we have a great shot at winning those games. We just have to work hard to stay together, and we're going to see how it goes.
Okay, congratulations, great game.
Thank you so much.
You guys are staying in the hunt.
Yes, we are. Thank you so much.
Tampa winning this one today, 76-51 is the final score. As the Spartans move on and will be on the road at Barrie on Wednesday. So for DeCarlo DeVoe and Andre running the board, making us sound competent as always. Spartans win it. Men's game coming up in about 30 minutes, so stick with us for that one when Tampa takes on the Palm Beach Atlantic men, #1 in the conference coming in. So that'll be it. Thanks.